Hey, welcome in. Hiking through. Chris Richardson. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. All right, hey, Bessie and user. Welcome in. Give me a second. I'm just going to share out this live. I'm just going to share out this live for a second. Welcome in. Welcome in. Just sharing this to a few people. All right. So as you're coming in, can you tell me where you're tuning in from? Can you tell me where you're tuning in from? Who's that? Hey, Gail. Hey, Gail. And as you're coming in, if you would not mind sharing out this live to just sharing out your live down at the bottom, you can bottom right is an arrow. You could just share it out. That would be amazing. It would help me so much. Okay, hey, C King. Hey, Claudette, how are you? Welcome in. All right, so as we are coming in, as you're getting here, I just want you to know I'm Coach LaKiesha. And this is the strategy room. It's supposed to be here, but baby, it's not. Welcome. This is my actually first live. Hey, Ken, welcome in. So here's the thing. If you can, go ahead. I'm going to tell you kind of what we're going to be doing in this room, in this space. Okay. Yep. If you could tap the screen. Thank you, Claudette, to continue to tap. If you can, in the top right, top left of the screen, by my picture, that is where we can see your taps. And hopefully, here's the thing is that I would love for you to follow me. But I want to tell you a little bit about this room, what we will be doing here. Hey, see Andres Art. Food by Tiana. Hey, welcome in. What we'll be doing here, right? So that way you can determine if this is a space that you would love to stay in, that you would love to engage with. Hello. Benyel, is that how you say that? If you would love to stay here and love to engage here, I would love to have you here in the strategy room. Okay. As I said, my name is Coach LaKiesha, and we're going to talk about a lot of things here as it relates to business. So I'm sending this to a few people. AYG, welcome in. Oh, thank you, Claudette. C King, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to just send this out again. Okay. All right. Hey, Kingdom Business. I don't know if he's in or not. 3188. Welcome in. I'm Coach LaKiesha. I am a strategist, an advisor. They call me Coach LaKiesha because I do coach in a couple other spaces, so privately. So welcome, Reds Ina. Is that right? Welcome in. So today I just want to talk a little bit about let me just say this, your engagement really helps me. So if you could just tap on the screen, that would be great. Just tap. Oh, thank you, C King. Thank you so much for that. If you could tap on the screen and Share out the live. Okay. So, as I said, welcome to the strategy room. I am so very, very glad that you're here. And so, if you're just joining, I want you to drop your name in the comments and tell me where you're tuning in from. I really want to know who is in the room. Who is in the room? Okay. Hey, Joyful. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, I see a couple uplift people. Thank you for coming in. Um, yeah. Hey, Sea King, North Carolina. Okay, great. Thank you. All right. So yeah, I just really want to know who's here. So before we get into anything, let me just take care of a couple things real quick. Real quick. So if you have not already, I would love for you to follow me. And how you do that, by my picture, there should be a button that says follow. And so so you could just press that button, follow me, and what that does, and then you'll open a box that tells you a few things that you can do in order to interact with this live, engage with this live, get your points, get engagement points for participating here today, right? So what that looks like is you make a comment, you do your heart me, which is something that you would do daily, right? That you actually get engagement points for, right? If you're just here coming in, welcome in. Hey, Mika, welcome in. Is that Macy? Welcome in. Thank you guys so much for joining. While you're here, can you just drop where in the chat where you are tuning in from, please? So if you grab your daily heart me, it takes only about 2 seconds to do, right? Hey, Emmy, welcome in. And it counts towards, of course, your engagement points for today. And then once you tap it, you just follow the prompts to drop the comments, and that locks you in. So, all right. Thank you for sharing the live. Thank you for sharing the live, Sea King. Welcome in 0504 Daniel 6. Okay. All right. So thank you so much for your day, for grabbing your daily heart me, Sea King. Thank you so much. All right. So for those who don't know me, I am Coach LaKiesha. As I said earlier, I'm a business strategist, business advisor, and I work with CEOs and entrepreneurs, aspiring entrepreneurs also, who are building businesses, real businesses, right, that and want to do it in a way that is sustainable for them. The way that's sustainable, not just profitable, but sustainable, not just busy, but sustainable. Okay. And that makes a difference, because you want to be able to build a business that's going to last, right? Not just something you're doing fad. Hey, Ray Day, as a fad, but you want to do something that is going to last, that you can sustain, right? That you can maintain, that is that you can grow, that can grow with you, right? So that is what I do. That, and my work really is rooted in helping people build businesses that are designed for who they are, who they actually really are, how they're naturally wired, not just who they should be or they think they should be, not just what works for other people, right? What actually really and truly works for them. Okay, so how we do that is okay, so how we do that is really through a small assessment that we do. Is called the DISC, and that really helps us to assess, right, how you are naturally wired, so that we can help you build a business that that really works for who you are, how you are naturally wired, um, and your business goals, right? So, not just goals, but not just having goals, but also goals that work for you. So that is really essentially what we do here. Really works for behavioral wiring. That is how we help people build sustainable businesses. Okay. So I've been doing this work for about a decade. I have sat across from entrepreneurs at every stage. Brand new, as well as seven-figure businesses and everything in between. So the pattern I see most is that people are building businesses that fight who they are instead of supporting who they are. So that is what this room, well, part of the reasons that this room exists. This what we want to fix here. Okay. All right. Hey, y'all. Hey, Coach O. Welcome in. Welcome in. Smart. He's a part of my Uplift family. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. This is my first live, so thank you. So really, we're just getting acquainted here. I am really talking about what it is that you can expect from Coach LaKiesha. I'm doing great. Coach LaKiesha is, pretty quiet on the app, but I really got things to share to the people, right? So thank you. I'm glad you're here, Coach O. I got things to share to the people, right? Sometimes we have gifts and graces, right? And we hold them to ourselves, but that's not what we're supposed to be doing with them. We're actually supposed to be, thank you, Coach O, they're not for us, right? They're for others. So that is why I'm here, just to really set the tone, talk about what you can expect from me, how we're going to be moving forward in our time together. So the room is called the Strategy Room. It's gonna be there next time, but that is what this room is called. I said, and I shared just a second ago, that we talk about this is really for entrepreneurs, CEOs, right, who want to build sustainable businesses, right? So let's talk about why the Strategy Room. Let's talk about it. So what is the Strategy Room? This, of course, is a live space where we talk about real things in business, systems, strategy, sustainability, CEO identity, how to make decisions, how to build businesses that don't break you or burn you out. That's what we're going to be talking about here. So this is really not a hype room. Hey, Coach O, if you have some people you can share the live out to, that would be amazing. I appreciate it so much. So this is not a hype room, okay? This is, I'm not here just to tell you what you want to do, like hustle harder, do more, believe more. No, we're talking about actual work, real strategy. Hey, welcome in, Lady Etta. Welcome in. Real strategy, real actual work, the structure, the strategy, the thinking that makes your business run. That is what we're gonna talk about here in the Strategy Room. So, what you can expect. All right, she said, you hyping us up to do better. Well, there's always more. It's not even necessary, but sometimes you're just not even doing the right things. Like you think you're doing good, but you're not doing the right thing. So that is what we're here to really talk about, to set it straight so that your business is working for you, right? So you're not It's not running you. So what you can expect when you show up in this room is, so what you're going to do is you're going to leave with something that you can actually use, right? A framework, a shift in your thinking, a strategy that you can apply this week immediately. Hey, mini me, welcome in. Not just someday, not whenever, we're going to go live multiple times a week. So each session will have a topic and a real situation that entrepreneurs are dealing with on a day-to-day basis, right? So we'll work through that stuff together. And then I'll take questions sometimes. Sometimes we'll do planning sessions. Right now, we're really, hey, UK King. Right now, I'm doing a lot of Q2 check-ins with people off the app for goal planning. So we do Q2 check-ins. Hey, if you're just coming in, can you tell me where you're tuning in from? Can you just drop that in the comments? I would love to know. I'd love to know where you're tuning in from. So what we're doing is a lot of Q2 check-ins right now. We're planning for Q3. We're getting ready to start planning for Q3. So we will do some of that in this space, right? So sometimes I'll just share like something that's on my heart, something's on my mind that I think you need to hear. So, but every single time, I can assure you it's going to be worth it. You're not going to leave with something it's not just hype here. It is hopefully motivation, but also practical application that you could use, right? That is what my goal is. Okay, it gave me a live goal here. It's a bow knot. So if you could help me with that, that would be great. All right. Okay. So let's talk about it. Who in here has a business? Who has a business currently? Okay. Okay. Hey. All right, C King. Claudette, thank you. All right, Coach O, you got a couple. Awesome. I didn't know that. Tell me about them. Can you tell me what the biggest thing that you're working through in your business right now? I want to know what is on your mind. What's the biggest thing that you're working through in your business? I feel like I've seen you UK King before. Okay, consistency. All right. Anybody else? So when you say consistency, what do you mean? Do you mean like in your marketing showing up consistently, or do you mean just making consistent efforts to push your business forward? Or both? Because it could be both. Marketing. Yeah, Coach O, okay. In music production is marketing. Yeah, sometimes I've just had this conversation with somebody today. And so, okay, making consistent efforts to push forward. So I have a question. And here's the thing, because I know you, I don't feel like you're not, I don't know if you're not consistent. Do you feel like that? Really? Sometimes you might have a lot on your plate that you're trying to do, and it's hard to, God moments, it's hard to give your attention to a lot of things at once. Okay, so I was having I was having a conversation with somebody today, and even it carried from last night. And so um as we talk about the assessment, the disc assessment that I was talking about, that helps you really to build a business that's wired for how you really are. I am a high C, which means we're cautious people. We follow protocols, and we like standards and systems and like all of that, right? And so um the thing about it is that it's one of the characteristics is perfectionism. It's not that I love being a perfectionist, right? It's just how I'm wired, that I want to make sure that I do it and I do it right the first time. Oh, hey Tara, how are you? Welcome in. I want to make sure that I'm doing it right the first time. I don't like errors, so but with that, I was talking about video production. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. So I was talking about editing videos, right? And so I was like, that is a task that I probably need to 100% take off of my plate. Like, don't even look at it, because the thing is that because of the perfectionism, right, I'll be looking at the videos like, man, this is just not, just throw the whole set away, right? Just throw all of them away. So that's how we learn. Like, there's things that we can do, or we may do in our business, but then there's other times that things that you probably need to just hand off, right, Coach O, so that you don't even have to. Thank you for liking the live, because the thing is that you want to build a business that's wired for you. So here's the thing, as far as marketing, video editing, like all of those things, that's something that I probably should just pass on to somebody else. So I don't even have to look at it. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to say, oh, I like it or I don't, right? So I have someone, I want to handle all of that. Yeah, sometimes you just have to just pass it over, let an expert be the expert, right? But you're not on the same page currently. So the question is that what would it take to get you on the same page? Is it the vision of what you have versus what they have is different? When we can talk about that, but I think the thing is that I want to say, listen, if you're a CEO, sometimes it doesn't work, and sometimes you just have to keep it moving. Oh, thank you. If it's not a right fit, I told somebody, or I have had an assistant for the last 5 months, and when it comes down to it, I probably should have let them go a long time before that, because they didn't have the skill set that I needed to push the business forward, right? To do what it is that I needed to do in my business. So, sometimes it's just a matter of like, we got to just keep it moving, So hopefully you can find a person that is on the same page with you, or figure out a way for you guys to get on the same page about what you want in your marketing. Hey Lovey. What you want your marketing to look like, and hopefully you guys can get on the same page about it. Yeah, welcome in. So if you're just coming in, can you just put in the chat where you're tuning in from? I would love to know. I know some people because of Coach. Oh, did you tell me where you live? I don't think so. Yeah, so sometimes we see them in the chat in the other room, but I can't. I would love to know it here. Yeah. I got you. I understand. All right. So, oh, you didn't tell me yet. Can you tell me? Is it a secret? Hey, Coach Williams. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, in Delaware. Gotcha. All right. So, Coach Williams, I finally did it. He said it's a secret. I finally did it. So I am here just really setting the stage about this is the strategy room. It is supposed to be up there somewhere, but really just talking about what it is that you can expect from us here. I help CEOs, I help entrepreneurs build businesses that are wired. That has now been disclosed. Thank you for sharing, Coach O. I feel so special. To help CEOs build businesses that are sustainable for who they are and how they're actually wired, not just what's fatty, trendy, what is what somebody else is telling them to do, because if you're that leads to burnout. That leads to my girl, Amy B, love you, babe. That leads to burnout, and then you're gonna resent a business that you have built, and you're like, I don't even want to do this anymore. So that is really part of the reason why we're here. Oh, y'all are funny. That is really part of the reason that we're here, right? So, thank you guys for joining. All right, if you could tell me, Amy B, where are you from? Can you drop in the chat where you're from? If you have a business, can you just drop that in the chat as well? I would love to know where you are in your business stage, what you do as it relates to business, right? So thank you guys for sharing the live. Thank you all for liking the live. All the things, joining the fan club, doing all the things. I appreciate you all so very much. All right. So let's okay, Cassandra Williams, Enterprises. Amy B is a Georgia peach. I love it. Okay, you got Enterprises. So I would love to know more about that. What all do you do? I know you're a coach. I know you do like live sessions, like a retreat, or those types of things. Do you do anything else? Love the name, Coach Williams. Okay, praise the Lord for the people who are requesting to come on. Okay, so I really want to talk about, just for a minute, we kind of talked about what to expect here, who this room is for. Now, if you coach, author, speaker, minister, all the things, yes. If you're here, I just want to tell you who this room is for. Now, you don't have to, right, be all these things. You could be wanting to learn about these things, right, before, you could be learning or having a desire to learn. But I just want to make sure that the right people are in the room. Listen, if you know somebody that needs to be in the room that this could benefit, I want you to invite them to come, right? And be a part, take part in what we do here in the strategy room. So I want to make sure the right people are following, of course. So if you are CEO or entrepreneur, that you're building something, this is your room. This is the room for you. If you feel like your business is running you instead of you running your business, this room is for you too. If you have ideas and vision, but you're struggling to execute, thank you guys so much. This room is for you. If you want to build something that actually lasts, not just something that looks good on paper, looks good for a season, this room is for you. Okay. And if you have been feeling like the way you're building your business just doesn't quite fit who you are, like you're forcing something, like there's friction, right? It's like, man, this just don't feel right. I don't like this. This is the space that's created especially for you. Okay. All right. So if that's not you, it's cool. No hard feelings. We love you. You can still come. I would love to see you, right? But if it is, I would love for you guys to follow me. We'd love for you to stay connected and come back, because this is the room. As I said, I don't know if our new people joined, and I said that I would be on here a few times a week. Monday went, thank you, Amy B. So we'll do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, around this time in the afternoon. So that's about the time that we'll be here, right? So let's talk about what's coming. This is fun. Okay, so what we're going to be doing over the next few weeks. This week, we're going to be talking about some of the things that I think every entrepreneur needs to hear. We're going to talk about Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Thank you, Coach Williams, for dropping that. We're going to be talking about what actually causes execution paralysis. Okay, why you know what to do and still don't do it. Okay, welcome in. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the one thing that creates momentum faster than anything else. And we're going to talk about why most plans fail. Oh, hey, Natalie, welcome in. Why most plans fail. And it has absolutely nothing to do with discipline. Okay? Everybody think it's about works. It's about doing more, just pushing harder, blah, blah. It's not always about that. Okay? All right. So then next week, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Thank you, Amy. We're going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to take you through a quarterly check-in. I do this in other spaces. So right now we are in Q2, about to go into Q3. Oh, thank you. So we're about to go into Q3. So what we do is like a quarterly check-in where we talk about our goals for the quarter. Thank you so much, Natalie. And then we'll do Q3 planning. We'll do Q3 planning. In case you did not know, most people don't know this. I actually have a goal planning workbook that, hey, Pastor Monique, how are you? I actually have a goal planning workbook that really takes people through the planning stages of, for planning for the year for their business. And then we have quarterly check-ins. There are quarterly milestones and action steps that you actually can take in order to achieve your goals. So that is that's a tool that I created. We use it in hey, Candace Howard. We use it in I do a retreat. This year I'm going to do a one-day session, so that really we can just plan our year, right? That's going to be fourth quarter. And then what we do is I do quarterly check-ins with those who participate. We come in as a group. We talk about what it is that where we are in our goals, what we need to tighten up on before the end of the quarter so that we can finish our quarter strong. All of that. We get into all of that. So that is what we're going to do next week. And so that just gives you time to reflect, right? Really sit down with what you want to do and actually plan your quarter with intention. So as I said, um, I may have the worksheet. I don't know. If I don't, if it's not in on my stand store, then I will drop it so that there's a quarterly. Actually, we do have the worksheet that I'll share so that as we're going through these sessions, then you have something that you could utilize to go in and follow along, plan as we go. So that is next week, right? So I'm excited. Amy B says she loves a good worksheet. Listen, so do I. Worksheet, planners, like all the things. Hey, Albert A. Perez. Okay. Thank you. All right. Okay. Thank you for dropping in. Do you have a business while you're blessing lives? If you do, can you tell me what it is and where? Bless me indeed. Hallelujah. So do you have a business that you would like to share what it is that you do? All right. Okay. So if you're y'all funny. So if you're not following me, can y'all go ahead and click the follow button up there? Hey, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, C King, welcome back. Because I don't want you to guys, I really don't want you guys to miss what's coming, right? So if y'all could go ahead and press the follow button, I would certainly appreciate it. Thank you for liking the live as well. As I said, if somebody in your world needs to know, needs this room, needs to be in this room, can benefit from this room, share it out. I appreciate those who have shared out the live already. Share it so that we can get the people in the room that need to be here. Okay? All right. Y'all feeling all right? I don't know. Natalie, where are you? I think I know where you're from, but tell me where you're tuning in from. Okay. All right. So, I'm debating New Jersey. That's right. That's right. Mike Pickett, welcome in. Welcome in. All right, y'all. So does anybody have Thank you, Amy B. We all need you too. Does anybody have any questions or anything like that before we wrap? I'm really excited, y'all. I'm really excited to do this. I do something called CEO strategy hours. It's really like a live, it's a closed space, but I really enjoy just giving me a scenario and we unlock, right? Y'all, I just unlock and I can tell you everything that you need to know to build your business, like put the structure and framework in place. So I'm kind of excited to really bring some of that here to this space. So I didn't plan to teach today, to really have a topic to talk about anything. I just really wanted to set the stage and the standard and to get this first live out of the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I really just wanted to thank you so much to just set the stage for what it is that we're going to be talking about here, what this room looks like. Hey, Tammy, welcome in. And what you can expect from the strategy room and Coach LaKiesha. So I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. Doing a great job of that. Thank you, Coach O. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. So, like I said, this week we're going to start Monday. Wednesday, we're going to dig in. We are going to dig in. Oh, yes. Thank you. Yes. I'm on the prayer live this morning, in the mornings. So welcome in. Y'all, we talking about business. This is most people don't know that I actually my company is called L Tucker Coaching and Consulting. Um and so I do have a business advisory firm, and but here I love to thank you so much. Love to really, the goal is to really help CEOs and entrepreneurs, people who want to start businesses, build businesses that are built for who they are. Not just what's trendy, not just what, the gurus say, all the things you need to do, because there's nothing like building a business that you hate. Nothing like you like, man, this ain't working. I don't like this. So, set to get 2 frags on my live, Amy. Oh, great. I don't even know what that is. You're going to have to tell me offline what the frags are. But y'all, I appreciate it so, so much. Rockstar status. Only because of you guys. And here's the thing, y'all know I was like, should I tell the people? Should I tell the people that I'm gonna be on? But listen, I need my family here. Thank you, Coach Claudette C. King. She and I work together a lot. We gotta actually have probably a meeting. I don't know if it's at 3 or 3:30. We're having a think tank. We're having a strategy session, a planning session. Heart Z, welcome in. Y'all found me. So we're actually gonna have a think tank, a strategy session with her in a little bit. She has some things that she needs to flesh out. So we're gonna do that. But y'all, I will see you guys Wednesday at, let's make it 2 o'clock. I think I had originally said 1 o'clock, but I'm gonna make it 2. 2 p.m. Oh, hey, Mickey M. Thank you for joining. Welcome in. So we're gonna make it 2 o'clock Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And listen, if y'all have, yay! Thank you. If you have people that need to be in a room or just need help off the app, right, with their businesses, I have resources available. Oh, I got a little bit more time, she said. All right. I have resources available. Yes, ma'am. Amy said, I got a new bio, right? It's the word for the year, consistency. You know what? I asked a question earlier, Natalie, about what was the biggest thing that people were struggling with, or with their business. What is it that they're working through right now? And somebody did say that. They said consistency. So I was like, well, is it the consistency of the showing up, like with marketing, or is it just showing up in general? And so both are important, right? But sometimes she says she has her moments. She goes hard and then she fall back. Go hard and fall back. So the whole goal is really to create a cadence, right? Something that's sustainable. This is why we're here to talk about that. What is sustainable? Thank you so much. For you, right? It might not be every day you going hard, but whatever it is, we want to help you to build that so that you can maintain the consistency that you need for you. Okay, that you need to build the business that you want, that you can build a business that looks like what you want it to look like. And that is the goal. It is not to be trendy. It is not to do what the gurus say. It is not any of that. It's for you to build a business that's sustainable and that you could be proud of, right? That works for you. Not just for a season of time, but for the long term. Okay, so because the goal is, it's legacy. It is. So that's what we're doing here. So I appreciate you guys again so much. We will see you guys back here on Wednesday. And I appreciate you all so much for showing up for me today. So I love you all, and I will see you on Wednesday. Now I want to be like, I gotta find me a new one. I gotta find me something else. What does I gotta find me something else for my own live, right? Because I can't be out here and talk about, you know. Okay, y'all. I'm just having fun at this point. Love y'all so much, and I will see you guys. Love y'all. I will see you guys on Wednesday. Thank you so much. I'm gonna have to find a closeout, Coach. Oh yeah, Amy B. Maybe she can help me with that. I'm gonna ask her. All right. How do I do this? Thank you, honey. Okay, love y'all. Let's end this. I think this is what I do. I got it, Coach. Oh, he's like, just hit the button.